Good evening, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here. First of all, sorry, why am I parked in this kind of area where there's absolutely no space? Because this camera hates wind. So I'm trying to avoid the wind here at the moment. So basically this car is a 2016 Honda Civic. This is a 1.6 diesel sport. It's what's called Twilight Blue, which is actually a fairly seldom colour. Bye bye Caroline. That's one of our service people heading off home. Isn't it great? These people get to go home. Terrible. So anyway, this car, as we were saying, it is Twilight Blue, 1.6 diesel sport. However, it's got a set of upgrade wheels. These are genuine Honda wheels, which is the shape actually of those wheels. If you look at the 2018 model, that is the wheel that comes on the 2018 model. So with this car, if you look at the colour, it had a silver set of wheels, which is more like, we'll say, you know, that kind of bright silver that's on the Mercedes there. I think it looks mega cool since we put the black wheels on it, and also it has upgrade privacy glass on the rear as well. So starting on the front, like, it makes a totally different car out of it. Now again, if anyone watches these videos, you know how excited I get about Hondas. But anyway, this is the front of the car, as you can see. So down low, it's got nice things like, we'll say, chrome surrounds around the front fog lights because it's the sport model. It's got parking sensors up front. It has nice big DRLs, daytime running lights, which you can see on the front down along through there. The front of the grille and down onto the bumper is all black. This is a honeycomb grille, so it gives that kind of sports effect. Same on the light on the other side. Super looking car, deadly looking. Looks really well when you see them coming towards you with the lights on. But sometimes when I drive past them then, if they've got the nice wheels, it really makes them stand out. So those wheels, as we were saying, 17-inch, they are brand spanking new wheels, and they also have really good quality tyres, which I was led to believe were going to be Bridgestone. Can't read it. Turanza, yeah. So good quality tyres gone onto the car, which makes a big difference because, you know, when it comes to braking pressure. Another member service off home. Well for them. All day, look, all heading home. So very nice wheels overall. Maybe I'm making a big thing out of it, but I think it transforms the car completely. And it's a colour. There is an SI model that comes in these cars which has a black wheel on the outside, which only came in a kind of sport blue, black or grey. And so that's what makes this one really unique. Twilight Blue overall. Condition of the car is really good, locally owned. We know the car since brand new, and he's always had servicing done, and this is the third or fourth Honda Civic in a row he's traded into us, so he's pretty consistent, and he's just gone for another new car as well. So every 2 years he changes his car. Headlight structure on those cars, as you can see, has a nice projector in through there, and then a full light over here, and then this is your halogen lit fog light in through there after that. Condition, while we're at the front of the car, the bumper in the front is in nice condition. Round to the front on the other side, the bumper is in nice condition. The bonnet, it's got to have a stone chip because that is a fact of life. There's 1, 2. Yeah, not bad though. That is not bad at all. But the previous owner, he would be careful enough with his car, in fairness. Moving down the side of the car, I might back it out of this area in a sec. That wing is in good condition. No point telling you about the wheel because you know that is absolutely brand new. Down the side of the door, so if you look, the panels, see the reflection of the cars in the door even and stuff like that. Nice original paint in unblemished condition. Rear left, that quarter panel looks good. Down onto the rear bumper, and the rear bumper itself then all the way along the back. Parking sensors are standard of those. Yeah, all very nice condition. I'm going to go around the driver's side in a sec. Just while we're at the back of the car, this is what I like about the idea of this car. So black along through there, black diffuser down low here, and then the black wheels down the side, the black arch protectors, black wheels, black all around the windows, no chrome, black on the wheel in the front, black along through there. So it's a nice consistent theme all the way through the car. These are superly frugal, and the reason I'm saying that is this has reminded me, air is deflected all the way down the side of the car and comes off the end and that spoiler, and down low they're nice and flat, and the whole idea is basically to keep the car having wind travelling off it in the most aerodynamic way possible. The boot is in very nice condition, and bonus, spare wheel. They don't come with a spare wheel, that is an extra. So basically if you buy a Honda Civic you don't get a spare wheel. From the factory So the previous owner would have actually paid money for that spare wheel. This is a nice LED tail light. After that then, in terms of the rear seats in the car, again the car actually hasn't been cleaned up yet. This is exactly how it came in. Door card all in nice condition, usual stuff like electrics for windows and mirrors and stuff like that. Seats are in excellent condition, 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts, and there is magic seats, so they actually fold up. Once you lock that in place, away you go. Condition very nice throughout, but you'll see yourself if you come look at the car. Along down through here, electrics for front and rear windows. The windows, I don't actually want to do it, right, but at the moment, because those windows are just completed today, so I can't let those windows down just in case it upsets the windows. You got to leave them for 24 hours when they've had privacy tint put onto them. But what I was going to say to you was, if you wanted, from the key, you can lock the car, fine, it locks the car. You can unlock the car, grand, it unlocks the car. But if you hold your finger down either way, if you hold in the unlock position, it unlocks basically the windows and brings them down. And then if you hit the lock button, brings the windows back up as well, and it also brings in the wing mirrors. Now I can show you that, alright, because that's not going to harm the windows in any way whatsoever. I'm just going to bring it up front where there's a bit more light, and hopefully the wind is calmed down a little bit. So looks well, doesn't it? It really, really does. Like, genuinely, you drive up and down the road, I'm pretty sure, and I stand to be corrected, maybe there's one somewhere, but I don't think there's, well, it's the first one we've seen here anyway, twilight blue with upgrade wheels. Works really well in that colour. And then the glass and all the black bits and pieces, it just comes together really well. It's cool. Anyway, we're at the front of the car. As I was going to say to you, headlights are also automated from the key, so like what we were talking about, the windows and all that kind of stuff can be controlled off the key. Watch the wing mirrors, and they're after folding in for me, and then after that these lights will turn off themselves in about 20 seconds, something like that. And then once I walk back out with the key, I can actually get the lights to come back on as well. So hit the key, lights back on. Yeah, it looks cool. I know I keep saying that, but it actually does. Down the side on these 2016s, it had a nice moulding down along through there, but it's also keeping the car, I suppose, protecting the bottom of the doors. We talked about the rest of the condition of the car. Down this quarter panel, look at that. Nice flawless paintwork all the way down the side of the car. So really, really well looked after car. In fairness, he did a very good job, but he always does on all the cars he had. So in terms of the inside, I'm just going to let this back and I'm going to start it. So in through here, engine revolutions, speedo in through there, blue lights either side change colour depending if you're driving economically or not. When you're sitting in the car, this is exactly what you see. This is your view, so revolution counter there, fuel, temperature. I made up there to tell you information like average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel you got left and all that kind of stuff. Then you got the big Android screen over there, which I'll show you in a sec. In through here we have USB and auxiliary connectors and all that kind of stuff in through there, little piece of cardboard. So again, as I was saying to you, the car hasn't been cleaned up properly yet, so 2 USBs is dead handy. Drinks holders and all that kind of stuff in through there, 12 volt outlet in through there. Heating controls, which are dual zone, so different temperatures on each side of the car with air conditioning. After that then, volume controls are in through here, Bluetooth controls in through here, cruise control with a speed limiter, all that kind of stuff in through there. Wipers are automated, so they come on when it rains. Lights are automated, so they come on when it gets dark as well. After that then, nice short throw on the gears. Just a nice car to drive. This is your position, gears down through there, but it's a nice comfortable place to be. And you know what's fun about them? They're 120 horsepower. So basically that is a diesel car. Let's face it, loads of companies make 1.6 diesel cars and most of them are boring as hell. This one is actually fun to drive, 300 newton meters of torque. So there's actually a bit of get up and go on it, and it's 180 quid a year for road tax, and it is extremely reliable, but it is frugal as hell. They promise 78 miles per gallon. We realistically saw people since day one with those doing in the region of kind of 60 to 65, and that's without trying. If you modify your driving, people, seriously, you get some really, really good results on fuel efficiency. Like, and that's not just on a Honda Civic, that's on any car. So if you kind of couple that with being nice to the car, being strategic, give it a bit of a dart every now and then when you want to drive it on, but most of the time a car like that will return extremely good fuel efficiency figures, and that's compared to some of the other cars that we sell. So they're very, very good. One of their strongest points actually is the fuel efficiency, but it looks cool. It's a bit different as well. Like, there's so many cars on the road. You drive up and down the road every day and you might travel an hour. I know I travel an hour, and there's so many cars you see that don't stand out. Something like that, it's actually different. It stands out. Twilight blue with the wheels, with the windows, in that sport spec, as you're saying, parking sensors front and rear, and it's also got the camera, and it's got cruise control, it's got all lights and wipers, so much stuff on it, which, okay, is on a lot of cars these days, but it's nice to get at this price point too. Camera in through there, and then after that, like what we were saying, we have Android in through here, so it's all touch and swipe and phone, and then we have internet ability and all that kind of stuff in through here. Depending on data usage and stuff like that as well. Sorry, the camera's not doing well. And then in through here further, calendar, clock, calculator, all that kind of stuff as well. So lots and lots of functionality there. No, it doesn't have nav, just a lot of people do ask us on that. Yes, you can go through Google Maps, but the handbrake has to be up. Now there is some people that are saying they've gotten a hack of the internet, which is quite cheap, and they've managed to bypass it, but I cannot tell you to do that because that's illegal. So there you go. That is our Honda Civic 1.6 diesel sport, one owner from new. Travelled about 34,000 kilometres or so. Really, really nice condition. Looks really well. Unique looking. Oh God, don't stop talking, don't I? Sorry about that. But hopefully this car is of interest, because I think it's a real nice looking car. It's unique in the colour scheme. Anyway, if you want any information on the car, please do give us a call. 086-843-1945. Brian is my name. If you come to the garage here in Kildare, we got Maxall here, we got Honda up around here, we got Hyundai here, and then way up the road, probably can't see it from there, is Mercedes-Benz, and then there's garages in Carlow, Naas and Tullamore. The reason I'm saying that is family run business in operation for almost 70 years, so if you're going to be spending money on a car like this, you know you're going to be looked after. I've been here about 15 years and we all try really hard here, so I'd like to think that the satisfaction rates are good from the garage, from people that own the cars. So hopefully the car is of interest. Thank you for taking time to watch.